And we're talking here almost 3 months. This was in the 38th year of the Hijrah. And so there was an attempt to solve this water issue. And then Imam Ali sends some interlocutors, some spokespersons, to try to convince the other side that all warriors, everyone here, needs to have equal access to water. Let me remind you, if you have forgotten, that water now is not a simple issue. Water now has a little background history to it. Because this side that is with Muawiyah are now trying to take revenge for the denial of water to Uthman in his final days. If you may recall, in previous khutbahs, we explained how when Uthman and his family were under siege, they were denied water. Now Muawiyah and his camp are trying a tit for tat. You denied Uthman water, now we are going to deny you water. And of course, the spokespersons returned to Imam Ali with the answer that they are, meaning Muawiyah and his side, are non-negotiating on this matter. They want to block access to water. Now on Muawiyah's side, there were 2 elements at work. There was a shura element, even though that was only a mechanism, and there was the asabiyya element, the element of nationalism that was always at work. It was at work in Mecca when the Prophet was there. It was at work in Al-Madinah when the Prophet was there. It was at work during the time of the successors to the Prophet, Abu Bakr, Umar and Uthman. And now it is at work within Muawiyah's camp. In opposition to this opinion, one of Muawiyah's lieutenants, Amr ibn Al Asi, advised Muawiyah that you should not deny the other side access to Al-Furat, to the water, because this encounter between us and them, meaning between Muawiyah's side and Imam Ali's side, may take a long time. And we don't want to begin a war with them immediately. But if you deny them this water, you will be forcing them to go all out against us very quick. But still, putting this shura aside, Muawiyah adopted the asabiyya of Bani Umayyah around him, which said, we insist, we are dead serious about preventing the other side from having access to water. And so what happened here was a very serious skirmish between the 2 sides. And this was in the last month of the 37th year of the Hijrah, in Dhul Hijjah. And as a result, the camp of Imam Ali managed to now take control of the water access to Al-Furat. Now the whole issue was reversed. The camp of Imam Ali now had access to Al-Furat, and Muawiyah and his camp did not have any access to it. And there were those who were on the side of Imam Ali who took a hard position, saying that now that we are in control, we are not going to have them draw from this water. But Imam Ali, as a matter of principle, said no. Then what's the difference between us and them? This water is for all. And we will have access to it, and they will have access to it. And then the month of Al-Muharram arrives, the 38th year of the Hijrah. And there were mutual feelings on both sides to try to talk this thing through. Let us try to settle this issue short of war. And during this month of Al-Muharram, the whole month was spent in intensive, nervous, and hard talk between both sides. Arguments, flaring up of nerves. There was no warfare. It was just a serious back and forth verbal war between both sides. And it wasn't going anywhere. Both sides, into the month of Safar, after Al-Muharram, realized that this is becoming a stalemate. There's not going to be a decisive decision that's going to come out of this through this medium of both sides clinging to the positions that we outlined in the previous khutbah or two. No one wanted to budge an inch on their positions. The positions summarized in one side being al-fi'a al-baghiyah, and that is Muawiyah, and the other side being the one that is failing to apply the qisas to the killers of Uthman, and that is the camp of Imam Ali. These were the two bedrock, hard rock positions of the two antagonized sides. And then when Imam Ali exhausted the means here of trying to solve this issue short of an all-out military encounter, he put his army on a war footing in combat formation to take on the other side. Muawiyah realized now that his opponents were ready for the real thing, meaning the military, the all-out military encounter between both sides. So he also put his forces in warfare formation.